We've had the opportunity to genomic test a lot of bulls. We've done all of our in-waiting bulls initially, and then we started doing bulls and getting genomic evaluations on bulls for selection purposes. Our selection criteria has not changed. We've still gone after the bulls out of the real solid, true breeding cow families that we felt would continue to provide profitable genetics. I've always maintained that breeders ought to consider fat and protein percents. And the reason I say that, if you look at genetically, the heritability for fat and protein is double what it is for milk. And I think genomics is an opportunity for us at affiliated sires to be selecting within these cow families for traits that are going to increase productive life and fertility. And that's the road we're going.
Has completed his placing in the 125,000-pound cow class. Our production award goes to entry 3718, Ernest Anthony L.L. Sammy, exhibited by Aeroline Farm of Litchfield, Connecticut. First bred known, 3711, Windy Knoll View Pledge, exhibited by James and Nina Burdett of Mercersburg, Pennsylvania. Placing third in the class, entry 3117, Ocean View Storm Dacca, exhibited by Rottinghaus Holsteins and Jeff Woods of Madison, Wisconsin. Second in the class, 3723, Bonnie-Elms Julie, exhibited by Todd Mason of Kingfisher, Oklahoma. And your winning entry and best udder goes to entry 3722, Bruynland Storm Kendra, exhibited by Pierre Boulet, Montmagny, Quebec. Congratulations. Judge, your comments.
Well, I hope by now you know I like good udders. I would have to say my first love is Nikki and my second is a good udder cow. This first cow, we ask a lot of these cows day in and day out, and these cows produce a lot amount of milk. And when they can to live this long and to work this hard and still look this good, this cow is quite amazing. She's been fresh a bit over a year. The cow's got a tremendous frame, but when it really comes down, it's her udder. She's a tremendous side view, fore udder that's long and venation. You come behind it, it's extremely high and wide. And just a beautiful cow. Anybody would like to milk, anybody would like to have on the farm. And she goes over the cow in second for a number of reasons. I think the cow's just a little bit cleaner cut throughout. The cow has a little bit more spring and depth to that forerib, and down through that chest floor is a little wider. She walks a little nicer on her feet and legs, but it comes to her udder. Her udder just shows me a little bit more venation. It's a little nicer to the fore udder attachment, a little nicer through her teeth size, a little bit more, just a little shorter than teeth. Also, you get behind it, just a little nicer, higher, wider, a little more veins on her udder. But with this second cow, is 10 years old, and what a great cow in her own right. Beautiful frame also. She's long and dairy. She has advantage over the cow in third in that bloom and marriage system here today. You get behind her, there's just more milk, more fullness all the way up to the top. Just a little bit nicer, a little bit longer cow, maybe a little bit more cow here today. But boy, this cow in third, you really gotta love the dairy character, the eagularity. She's open, she's clean. And she's so feminine, and she's just a little cleaner up through that head and neck today. She's a little sharper over the shoulder. Maybe shows me a little bit more depth to the rib, and just shows me maybe a little more quality of udder, but that's being pretty nitpicky on another cow that's been milking in over 18 months. Tremendously long frame, and she's longer in that from head to tail than the cow. Coming behind her, she's a bit cleaner up through that head and neck, nicer over the top line, neater through that tail setting, just a little bit more overall length, and then another beautiful udder cow coming behind her. Congratulations.